We're good.
Hello, I'm Allan Bozarth.
And I am Jason Martini, and today we are going to demonstrate a bed PM for everybody. Very simple and basic. You basically just test all your buttons, check for exposed wires, things of that nature. Beds that have have batteries backup built into them, I always personally just do them unplugged, and that will pretty much test your battery good enough to make sure that it's got enough power to run. And now that we're up, first thing you want to do is make sure your motors go to every extremity that they can. All the way up, all the way down. We started all the way down, so we'll just go all the way up. Can be kind of a long process if we have slower beds. And we're about there. Now, head all the way up and knee all the way up. And another way I do it, because you want to test all the buttons, is get the patient controls at the same time. Just do the same thing. That way at least you know the buttons are working. You don't have to keep going around and make them go up and down all the way with different buttons. You can just kind of do it all in one shot. So I got patient controls going down now. Now nurse controls going down, still working. Then you want to test your lockout keys. It's your lockout key. That's the master one. Make sure that nothing will work at all. Then you do this single ones. This is the lockout up down. Up down don't work, but everything else does. And this is for lock of the up down for the head. Turn that back off, and this will lock out the knee. And you also want to test your patient controls when it comes to that. Then lastly, for controls, you'll want to make sure, if you have, this particular bed has foot controls, usually you have to push on it twice in order for it to initially work. Down, up, head, brakes, rolls fine, clean, push your brakes on, no movement. Electrical safety, grab the cut on the cord. Different hospitals have different requirements. Ours here are 300 milliamps and 50 ohms. I think I actually don't have it with me. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what ours are. Find yourself a good spot. I always, for this particular bed, grab onto the CPR thing because it's just a good solid metal ground. There we go. 37 microamps. And for some reason it's not moving to ohmage. There we go. Resistance. Which accuracy is very high in this bed right now, so it would fail. But that's why it's in here getting worked on. And let's see, scales. You got beds with scales on them. You want to just do a quick, accurate. Usually you have weights with you. have them with me. If you don't have them with you, it's no big deal. Just depending on what your hospital says, just to jump on them and make sure that they calibrated. I know I should come up to be about 220 pounds. Zero it out. It should be around 220, I'm hoping.
Are you hoping you lost some weight, maybe?
Either or. Man, 100 kilograms, 200 pounds. Real close is what I am. After that, we are actually pretty much done. You do want to check for ground wires. Make sure that the motors are grounded. You have some here, some in here. Make sure there's no wire damage. Just kind of look under the body. If your bed is, they'll either be driven by like pistons or big drive screws. You want to make sure they're lubed up. Just kind of drag your finger across it. This one's actually a little dry, so we put some lithium grease on it, and it would be good to go. And the last thing, which I almost forgot about, is just the emergency CPR release. Pull it back. Just make sure the bed starts trending backwards. It did. And that will conclude the PM, and you guys have a good day.